All right, back on. Review number 2, North Raleigh Bourbon Club.
Why?
Thursday, October 27th, 2022.
Actually, it's terrible.
Set it up.
It's Kentucky Gentleman.
It's zombie. It's the zombie liquor.
Oh, the Spirit of the Apocalypse? That was good.
Yeah. I will never forget that day. I brought 3 shitty low-priced bourbons.
That shit was good.
You guys were like, oh, these are all great. I'm like, yeah, total amount of spend, $20.
All right, so I'll start. So this is like warm apple pie with honey, brown sugar, molasses, like all the crusty toppings, like you would smell like your grandma. You know the buttery sugar topping, whatever. I think it's great. I scored it high on the nose. I scored it 88. Palate was perfect. It tasted it just like it smelled. Did you hear that, Court? It tasted just like it smelled.
Smelt? Why, did you hear me?
Court. Smelt.
You eat fish?
So what I got on this, I still got the apple pie, but it was like creamy, like ice cream. I get a oak on the back end. Very, very sweet to me. Sweet. To me, it's sweeter than most bourbons that we've had. The finish, I think I'm going to differ from everybody. I get strong tobacco, which isn't a bad thing, but that's just what I get on the finish. Like I get that traditional, like, hey, this is a heavy hitter bourbon. Like I want you to feel it on the way down. I said
You're going to. You keep drinking. You're not.
I think this is a perfect hearty bourbon for being at a fire pit. Like it hits good, it drinks good, it's perfect. I love it. I got an 88 overall. Yeah.
Raise it up, man. Like affording to score.
Says the guy that scores in the 50s for everything.
Because most of the stuff we drink is piss water.
I think it's traditional. I think it's about 115 proof. Because it's a hearty bourbon, I think it's aged better. I think it's about a 12-year bourbon. And I'm gonna hit it at $90.
I don't know if I got caramel. I got something sweet off the front. Kind of like you. It's either I put caramel, the question mark, or butterscotch or honey. There's something sweet off the nose. I like it, though. The vanilla, very oaky. And the thing about the finish, I actually wrote on here the same thing. I put like a smoky tobacco hint on the very end. But I like it. It's not like overwhelming to the point where you're like, fuck, that smells like cigarettes. I like it. Yeah. A little warm, but not overpowering. Little hint of vanilla also in the finish, obviously. I gave it I still think it's not a huge proof. I think it's at least 100 to 110, probably 100. I think it's 6 to 8 year traditional, and I'm gonna go with $60. It may be more than that, but if it's truly like you said a 10-year, it's gonna be more than $60.
Yeah,
but I think it's like a $60, maybe 6 to 8 year at the most. But I gave it 86 overall. I like it. I would drink it on a regular basis.
All right, here we go.
95.
95.
Ooh.
That's got to be the highest ever.
Court Likey.
We all got to chip in and buy him a bottle of it.
Court
Likey.
I hope it's $30.
I truly enjoyed this. This will be on my very small list of bourbons that I will buy.
Your Christmas list of things to get you?
that make me excited, and I would share this with my wife.
Is that high praise or
That's high praise. Like, there are certain bourbons that she's like, oh, what about that one? Oh, you won't like that. And I'm like, all right, good. I
Well, you went from pouring it on your nipples and licking it off to
this one I would share with my wife. So, and my wife drinks bourbon. For those watching the show, I've trained her well. Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. So nose, very pleasant, very enjoyable. Tasted everything they've talked about, caramel, vanilla, or smelled caramel, vanilla. It was an enjoyable smell. I could sit there and sniff that over and over again. Palate, no burn, enjoyable. Same flavors carried through from the smell to the palate. Not a lot of bourbons do that, and that's part of the reason to score. The finish, though, was probably is my favorite part, because how many times have we had a bourbon where all of it leading up, you're like, oh my god, and then it's like God damn. It's kind of like, well, I can't say what it's like, but it's kind of like one of those things where you're just like, it just does the finish, you know what I'm talking about, doesn't equal up to the work. And this did. It brought it all together. Listen, he's not getting hit with it. I know he's not getting hit with it. Courts in love. But the thing is, and that's why I gave it such a good score, because this is one that, irregardless of price, I would buy. Because I know I will enjoy it. Prove it. I know exactly.
I can get your bottle
until you tell me the price.
I can
be like
$1,000.
$1,000.
If you want to go ahead and give me $200,
I'll trade you my bookers. Don't worry. So traditional, I'm going to go between 8 and 10. I think it's there. I think the proof is higher than we realize, which is scary, because I've had a couple of those where the proof is well over 100, and next thing you know, you're like, damn, I finished half the bottle, and now I got to go downstairs, and I'm in trouble. So proof, age, already talked about. Price, I would love to say a 60, but I think it's going to be north of that.
Yeah. What's your score?
95. I told you 95.
Oh, nice.
I started it.
Okay.
Here, this
Also,
is the
for
new
the
thing.
record,
You got to pass the stick.
I think this is the most words I've heard out of court.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
very
Definitely the
excited.
most positive
He likes
words.
it. Yeah.
Positive word.
I mean,
Talking stick, pass it around.
Don't get the RSV.
It's probably going to be like, Joe Bob's Easy Beer.
Yeah, for me, this was like a tale of two bourbons, because the first one I didn't really smell anything. This one smelled like chocolate, caramel. I really enjoyed it. The palate, again, kind of got that caramel, kind of like a Ferrero Rocher, eating into chocolate. Tasted really good. And again, like on the finish of the last one, it was smooth, but it was kind of bland. This was like smooth and rich and strong, and no burn. I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
So I gave it a 91.
Ooh, yeah.
Come on, Lou!
I thought it might be weeded. I gave proof 110, 8 years, and 60 bucks.
Okay.
That's good.
Can we just stop for a minute and, like, just acknowledge that Court gave an actual review to it?
That's true. Listen, first, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's probably
But-
$9.99.
Listen, it probably is plastic barrel, but if I will defer to the replay. There are several that I have expanded upon my vernacular, and you have been impressed by the vocabulary which has flowed from my orifice. So there you go. So you will find that I am quite verbose when I enjoy a bourbon.
That's true.
Well said.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Well said.
Yes.
I'm a
Yes.
salesman.
Is it going to keep going? Let's see.
All right, Reed.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh,
definitely
he already
going.
said yeah.
So, like I said before, I'm going to retract my score on the first one and lower that one compared to this one. Very light, sweet on the nose. And if I had to compare bourbon to a creamsicle, I'd say it would be this one, because I got a lot of orange on this one.
Oh, yeah.
And vanilla. So, definitely enjoyed it. A little bit of coffee. Just nice and smooth. And I definitely ranked it at 94. I think I could easily go over
Man,
there.
this
I
is-
need to, so, all right,
Man.
I'll share it with you.
He's my neighbor.
Shit.
Then
Hope you guys aren't
say
disappointed.
price is around $90. Age, that one's kind of varies, but I'm going to
scoring
the middle of the road, 7 year, and 95.
Around the right proof.
So,
91?
Huh?
91?
I say about a 90 to 95 proof, somewhere around there, but yeah, but about a $90.
What was your overall?
Good
score.
Definitely would get this one.
Reed knows his bourbon.
Reed's on the hunt.
He's on the
Camped
hunt.
out somewhere tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going to Durham tomorrow.
Go find it for me. Reed, I love you. Go find this. Go find it, Reed.
So I didn't get the apple at all.
no offense, didn't get it, but I did get cherry.
Okay.
And like a subtle kind of caramel. And that was on the nose. I think the palate was similar to that. And just not a lot of wood on the nose for me. I think on the finish, I got kind of a sweet tobacco. The wood started to come in for me at the end. And it had a good, but like a subtle burn, right? Like the perfect amount of burn for me. And then I would add that I had a piece of dark chocolate with it for my last sip, and it really brought the cherry out, and it kind of just overall lightened up and rounded out the taste. I think the Proust 104. I think it's 7 years. I think it's $79, and I gave it an 86. I would go.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good.
Nice.
This is a good score.
This is going to be a good one all around.
Yeah.
Throw mine out again, but
No, I'll keep it.
I feel like I got a different one than you guys.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
There's always one.
Wild card.
Yes. I gave it on 20. No, that's good.
I didn't get any of the fruit or sweet smell. I got purely tobacco, smoke, and oak.
Interesting.
And then on the palate, I got toasted cinnamon, and it wasn't until I had the chocolate where I tasted the cherry. On the finish, I got cinnamon and tobacco again, but I thought it was really smooth. That was 100 proof, 5-year, price $80, and I gave it 85.
Okay.
Wait,
I liked it.
I'm like, I hate it. 85. Wow.
But
Just say
Nate is the only one so far that like he tasted different shit.
Yeah.
Like nobody else said cinnamon.
Nope.
Yeah.
I got zero cinnamon.
Actually, it's a very good review.
I got zero cinnamon.
Yeah. I agree.
That's what makes this cool. I mean,
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
everybody tastes something different.
All right, so nose. First thing I wrote down, cherry oak.
That's it.
I smell cherry oak. Really smooth scent. Like you stick your nose in it, sometimes you can smell that burn. I didn't get any of that. No. Few people who do that. Got the orange vanilla smell going on as well. But on the palate, tasted like it smelled smooth. Got that vanilla, the oak, the cherry. It was sweet. That carried through to the finish. To your point. Just very little burn. Although, like, it was interesting as you tasted it. It was like that you could tell your mouth was warm.
Yeah.
Like, it was a pleasant warmth. It was like sitting in your lips. That was kind of what that aftertaste finish was. I really liked it. I said it was a traditional, 106 proof, 7 years, $80 to $90 price range, and I gave it a 94.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
This is taking a run.
Wow.
Is Nate gonna fuck this
Wow.
all up?
Wow.
Who's got a pen?
Don't take.
All right.
Wow.
A lot of what everybody has already said. I got honey, cherry, caramel on the nose, and pretty much through the palate and the finish. I think it just kind of carried through.
That's rare.
Yeah, rare.
Mhm.
Like you said, I mean, it's rare to go all 3 steps and get it. Definitely no burn, but like you say, it kind of was chilling. It was warm. It wasn't, doing a whole lot. I think it's delicious. I think it's traditional. I think it's 110 proof, 8-year. I think it's $100 just to match the price point of before, and I give it a 90. So
Wow.
Before you
Well
break
done.
it out, can we buy this?
no.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
What the hell does that mean?
Yes
So
and
Reed
no.
can get
Not
it.
in Wake County, but
That means Reed
Franklin
can find
did.
it. Reed at 3 in the
If
morning.
you
will be
camp
able to
out,
find
you
it.
could probably get it, maybe.
Yeah, it's you can buy it.
Why tease my soul?
But you have to get lucky if you find it.
Why are you teasing my soul?
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate
What'd
you.
you get it?
It's-
What'd you get it?
All right.
It's not. I can tell.
So I
by
will
the
say-
bottle it's not
Well, what's your
sweet.
score?
No,
I
we,
know.
we killed the bottle. The bottle's gone.
Good.
But I have another one. So-
Yes, yes, you are my friend.
Yes. So I gave it a 95.
Yes.
Um,
Only 5 points higher.
it's
Your score
Lot-
sucked.
I get a ton of honey and vanilla on the nose, but it just bleeds through.
Had you had it before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you put it on your nipper?
Yes. Yes. It is by far my favorite bourbon.
Really?
No doubt.
Oh.
I've rated it
It's
high
pretty
every
good.
time. We have had this bourbon before in the
What?
club, so we're bringing it back.
Oh.
This bourbon is apparently aged between 8 and 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
1 point for me.
It is 90 proof.
Ooh,
Really?
90.
I was a little high. I'm off.
Cost?
And I'll
Cost?
let you guys tell me the cost.
90.
Do any of us have this?
Yeah!
Get out of here.
$25.
Get out of here.
Yeah!
Well, I mean, it's
There's a reason I know it.
That's why everybody likes it. Yeah.
That's why I bathed myself
So
in
it's
it.
No way.
So it's
That's right.
so that,
Yes!
it's Trace.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's why everybody.
So,
that's why
it's
everybody
6
likes
year.
it because
Yeah,
of
so 6 years.
We need that sponsorship.
Yes.
96 proof, right?
I am so happy right now.
So if you want more, I got another bottle. I'll break it out.
That's why everybody likes it. Everybody can
taste
drink Buffalo
that.
Trace.
Crazy.
We haven't had it in a while. I was like, I gotta
Everybody
bring
can
it
All
back
right.
drink
out.
Buffalo Trace to someone
I
who's never had it.
almost want to
They'll
drink
like
my
it.
handle when I
I'm
get home.
saying, no, it's still
Damn,
All right,
that's
tried
great.
and true, baby.
I'd like to see where that's
Can't
going.
go wrong with a Trace.
And they like it.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Sir.